31, June 16th. Like I said, a lot of these guys, they're covert. And like I've been saying, they have covert methods of murder, covert methods of hostage scenarios. Even like I've been saying, their New Age mind slavery is covert as well. So it's a covert form of it. Some people may not even realize they're slaves and are these victims of this data slavery, which is a part of their covert nature. Other people may not realize these devices are real and that they are running these New Age mind slavery data theft rings through these implantable devices and BCIs with synthetic telepathy. So that's another part of the covert nature. Also, the way they sell it and monetize it is covert. Some of them will even control information and use controlled communication and disinformation and control communications between people and pretend like you're their employee when you're not. And that's another part of their covert nature of this New Age mind slavery. So that's another one of their hustles. Or they'll pretend they have permission from you or you work for them, etc., etc. Another component of this covert New Age mind slavery is even the places they sell your data and who they sell them to. They'll sell them in underground data theft rings. They'll sell them in covert computer worlds to criminals. They'll sell it by word of mouth between friends in their slavery ring. So that's another part of this covert form. And then the fact that, it's an implantable device they stick in your brain, which less tthan 0.001% of the global population knows about. And then, they're harvesting from your brain via synthetic telepathy. And these devices they call implantable devices that are also harvesting information and data. Like they have these brain maps that can, and these brain computer interfaces that can map out firing patterns, like I said, during specific tasks. Some use that to destroy your brain. Others use it to steal information about how the brain fires during certain tasks and processes, playing guitar, making ideas, analyzing information, etc. And they're stealing those to progress AI and trying to get AI to think more like a human being and teaching computers how to think. And these guys are practicing slavery for these AI projects. So that's another piece of this. So don't forget that. So the New Age mind slavery, that's another one of their covert tactics. So it's a New Age covert mind slavery, and that's another piece of this too. So just further elaborating. And then, other people who are outsiders looking in may not even realize that they're using you as a slave because it's covert. They'll use lies to keep it covert. They won't tell you where they're monetizing this to keep it covert. They may not even realize that you're implanted, and that's another way. They'll use dummies and pretend other people are the victims and are being paid when they're not, and they're just other people involved in the slavery ring. And their role is to pretend to be the implanted guy, and they're all sharing this money together. So there's a bunch of people pretending they have the brain maps. There's a bunch of people pretending they have the BCI when they don't. Those people work for the slavery practitioners and the terrorist organization. So don't fall for that hustle. That's a part of their covert nature, is these distraction people pretending to be victims who aren't. So that's key. Praise Jesus.